The adults and the rest of us are in Ephesians chapter 4 this morning. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 11. And my mic, I did turn on correct, right? You got it? Thanks, Josiah. Appreciate that. Appreciate Josiah back there and Elizabeth singing today. We got young people working all over the place. That's wonderful. That's really neat. So, series title, as I have talked to you before, Ephesians, turning prison into a pulpit of pastoral love. Turning prison into a pulpit of pastoral love. As you've heard me tell you, Paul is in prison, not the Mamertine prison where he will die from probably in 5 or 6 years, but he's in house arrest. He's awaiting to see the wicked King Nero, who's in his 20s. He's a young man who is a megalomaniac. Nero was a mass murderer. Nero was a wicked, vile man. And Paul's life hangs by a thread as he writes Ephesians because he doesn't know if Nero says, off with his head, Paul's executed. About 5 or 6 years in the future, Nero will say, off with Paul's head, but that's still in the future. Paul is going to be released. He's going to travel. We think there's more evangelism. We think he probably goes to the south of France and even the south of Spain and plants churches. Early church tradition says that Paul planted churches in the south of France and the south of Spain and eventually even went all the way back to Ephesus. And he will meet up with the Ephesian church most likely one more time before he's arrested again, sent back to Rome, 67 most likely AD. Paul is then executed by Nero, but that's still in the future. He's writing to this church in Ephesus at the same time that he writes the book.